Scumbag IRL streamer arrested in Philippines. You have another John Somali like, but it's utility because I don't know why he wanted to be arrested in Philippines. I have no idea why. I have no. Okay, dude, why?
This Scumbag IRL streamer was just arrested in the Philippines after spending a day harassing, threatening, and stealing while documenting all of this on his live stream. It's always fascinating that these IRL streamers believe they won't receive any consequences for their actions, when in reality, they're documenting everything they do for attention on the internet. The absolute morons are their own star witnesses in their cases against them. And Vitaly, the guy we're talking about today, is no different, as he's now facing some serious charges in the Philippines. Because remember my last video on him, we covered him stealing a mall security motorcycle, stealing mall security guards' hats, stealing a mask from a stand, stealing an industrial fan from a restaurant, and then threatening to rob an elderly lady, then harassing countless people. And in that video, I said I wouldn't be surprised if he was arrested by the time this video was out. Well, it took a few extra days, but it happened. But after that original stream of his running around harassing people in the mall, someone who saw my video actually went out and confronted him.
There's been videos about you that have come out and they've been showcasing like the bad things that you do, but what about the good? Like,
have you seen the good what I've been doing?
They don't show it as much. And so I'm wondering what's it like for a streamer when people don't show the good?
What good?
That's a good question because it frustrates me, but I just started streaming. I don't have a team. My team left me, so I'm getting clippers and I'm getting everybody. Yeah. Why? What'd you see? Have you seen what I've done the last 5 days?
Do you know there's a content creator named Atozi?
No, I don't know who that is.
He just did a video on you 5 hours ago.
Saying what?
Saying that you were harassing people here in the Philippines.
Yeah, and what about me donating over $20,000 in the last 2 days?
Dude, 20
that
grand
doesn't
is
matter.
irrelevant if you're out here harassing strangers.
Yeah,
in
it doesn't
public
matter.
content. Like, that's awesome and very kind of him to donate $20,000, but
Doesn't
it doesn't
matter.
excuse his terrible behavior. And also, shout out to this man for actually trying to have a real conversation with him and question his scumbag behavior. And the spelling of my name in the captions there, that's just diabolical. But unfortunately, this interaction gets so much worse for Vitaly.
Right, and as a content creator, that stuff kind of goes under.
No, it doesn't, because my editors are working on it, and I'm going to release the truth.
I'm saying when it happens, people don't broadcast that as much.
Yeah, but I don't get. For me, when you know what I mean, then I'm back on top. For me, when people talk, that's how I know I'm doing the right thing, because people want to bring me down when you're up. When you're down, nobody cares about you. When you're up on top, everyone wants to bring you down.
No, we're just
No
sick and tired of
mames,
streamers
dude.
harassing strangers in public for their
Yeah,
content.
us.
Like, I believe in the simple right of you should be able to enjoy your day in public without some scumbag IRL streamer harassing you for profit, no matter what country you're in.
So who is the creator, Chad? Not you. Who's the creator that talked about me?
Atozi, but he's
Atozi, he's like 1,000 subscribers?
No. He's got like 1 million or something. He's not.
Wow.
I mean, the amount of followers I have, that's irrelevant. I was simply showing his scumbag behavior. And honestly, I was just kind of shocked that this is what Vitaly was doing for content now. Bro went from being like one of the largest YouTubers on the platform to being a Johnny Somali knockoff. Sometimes the mighty really do fall.
The thing for me is like, so
It's frustrating. It's frustrating that they show good. That's your answer.
You show up in a country like this and you have your team start around, they fuck you over, right?
No, what do you mean? So, have you watched all the VODs or not?
I haven't.
Exactly. So you don't know what's going on. So why are we still talking?
Buddy, your streams are like 5 to 9 hours a piece. And the stream that I covered in my last video, you spent like 2 hours harassing people to gain an audience. Then you proceeded to gamble on stream so you could monetize the amount of live viewers you had. Like, I don't doubt that you had moments on your stream where you were nice, but when you act like that,
don't
being
correct
nice won't
the
help you too much.
You asked me a question. How do you feel? I said I feel it's frustrating.
I'm sure it is frustrating.
Okay.
What are you planning to do?
I just told you my editors are editing, and I don't need to prove anybody. Jesus,
You needed to prove anything to anybody.
I know.
My editors are editing. Brother, your editors wouldn't have to edit anything if you didn't act like a scumbag for attention on the internet.
Like, what happens behind the scenes when you're interacting with people here and you're messing around with them? I know it's a joke to you, but for the people here, they work hard, bro.
And guess what? And I tip them. What do you do? Exactly.
I run a software company and I provide housing for the.
So you can't just talk, right?
I'm not talking shit.
So why are you
I'm asking you why even make that content? Genuinely.
Because
like I'm speaking up for a large majority of people.
Shut the fuck, because I do whatever the fuck I want. What are you gonna follow me?
Yeah, he does whatever he wants until the consequences catch up to his actions,
Wow.
which they seemingly have by now.
Hey, what? What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell your viewers that you guys are better than this. You don't have to watch people with others and putting them down. You need to
So-
lift people up for a living.
And what do I do? You haven't watched all
I
my
haven't
vlogs.
watched your streams.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit. And I came here to say that to everybody. You're a literal piece of shit.
Perfect, amazing. Jesus loves you too.
Have a
Go.
good one. Stay
Yes,
safe.
don't touch me before I knock you out.
You're not gonna knock me out.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
I guarantee you're not gonna.
Wow.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You can't.
Bro, it's sad that people do streams like this, man. It really is. But you know what sucks? People that do streams like this, like these type of like drama, attacking people, they get the most attention because it's like obviously it's bad, but two, it goes viral because it's so like this guy's so stupid, but I'm gonna watch the next stream because I want to see him do the next stupid thing. It sucks. It sucks. That's how people like it. Oh my! I hate it. I hate it.
You came with security? If I didn't have this camera right now,
I don't have security either. I'm literally just as big as you.
Okay,
You don't
cool.
need to solve with violence, bro. Words are.
I'm trying to walk away from you, and you're trying to follow me, so you're harassing me
I'm
now.
calling you out for being a piece of shit.
Okay, I am a piece of.
Wow, we're currently watching the harasser get harassed with common sense and human decency.
I'm genuinely.
Why are you
willing
following
to
me?
have a conversation.
I'm not trying to get 404 right now. I'm not gonna lose my steak deal over you, bro. Why are you following me, bro?
Why you gotta come here and mess with the locals, though? For real.
But don't talk
There's
to
a
me.
lot of people in your stream that don't like you.
Okay, good. And guess what, bro? If I didn't, I swear to God, if I,
You swear.
Wait,
to
so
God,
what,
there's no God here. It's just me and you.
so you're gonna do something, right? So you're gonna attack me, right? You're gonna attack me, right?
I'm not gonna.
Chat, what should I do?
Bro, I speak for a lot of people when I say.
Okay, cool. I'm leaving.
It's pathetic when you come
Don't
here
go-
and you with the locals
All right.
for views.
Okay, I'm
These
not.
people here, they work hard and they deserve actual recognition, not you coming here fucking.
I know I'm tipping people, brother.
It's interesting that he's so worried about his kick deal, but not worried about going to prison in a foreign country. It's amazing how stupid some
Especially
streamers can be.
Philippines?
There is no
Oh my
kick deal for
God.
you if you're in prison in a foreign country. And now it looks like that's exactly where he's headed, as he was just booked and read his Miranda rights.
Ilalakapalit sa atin. Yung bayad na ni Sandoro Betsky.
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening. Okay, here's your Miranda rights. Okay, sir. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in any court of law in the Philippines. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to counsel. Your own choice. Okay? If you cannot afford the counsel, the government will be provided for you at any government expense. You understand right?
Yes. My question is.
Why is this dude smirking and smiling at the camera when your freedom is on the line? Why don't you just lock in and act serious?
'Cause he's just
Why
gonna get
would
deported.
anyone want to increase their chance of being in a Filipino prison?
Oh,
Vitaly
hell
has
no,
literally
dude.
branded
It's one of
himself
the
as a
worst places.
knockoff Johnny Somali, as they both act the exact same way now. I mean, he was doing the same smirking stuff that Johnny was doing at his trial. This is just wild to see unfold. And this is what they broadcasted on Filipino news over there.
Filipino authorities have arrested Russian-American vlogger Vitaly Izdorovetsky, who went viral on social media for harassing Filipinos in Bonifacio Global City in Taguig. According to the Immigration Bureau, Izdorovetsky, who has 10 million subscribers on YouTube, is facing multiple complaints related to videos showing him harassing security guards and stealing an industrial fan from a restaurant while live streaming.
I have to admit, the Philippines
What?
were really quick to arrest him, and I'm worried he's in so much more trouble than what he realizes.
The BI also notes the vlogger showed no remorse after his arrest.
Talagang gawain niya to sa iba't ibang bansa, and hindi itong first time na nahuli siya, nakulong siya
Looks
dahil
smug.
sa mga disruptive na mga
There's something he has done in other countries. It's not his first time getting caught. He has been jailed before to such activities. He looks smug in his smug shot. In a video where he read his Miranda rights, he blew a flying kiss at the camera, pointing at him. It's like he enjoys the attention from all the chaos he causes. Well, yeah, and you know what? It's gonna continue doing it if you just deport him. Put him in prison. Make him and John Small be like the anchors of like, this is what happens when you do shit like this.
activities. Walang remorse. Very smug pa yung itsura niya doon sa mugshot niya. Yung video niya po, habang binabasahan siya ng Miranda rights, nagkikiss pa siya, nagpa-flying kiss pa siya doon sa camera na nakatutok sa kanya. So parang na-enjoy niya po yung yung limelight na dulot ng kanyang kaguluhan. Kung meron po siyang local case dito sa Pilipinas, aandar din po yun kasabay ng deportation case. Kung sakali po na magkaroon siya ng local case at siya po ay hatulan ng pagkakabilanggo dito po sa Pilipinas.
Okay, so honestly, very similar situation to Johnny, where he now has to go through a court procedure, serve his time, pay his fines, then he can finally get deported. The big difference though is Vitaly, unlike Johnny, actually has money, so he can afford a good legal team. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens.
Oh,
but
that's
they're
true.
not just leaving
That
it
is
with
true.
Vitaly. They're also going after his cameraman.
Meanwhile, investigators are working to identify and file charges against the Filipino cameraman who accompanied Izdrovetsky during the filming of those videos.
Isahabol namin ngayon yung pangalan
We will
niya.
include-
Pag-coordinate kami doon sa hotel.
We will include the Filipino cameraman. Oh my god. Filipino cameraman in the case. We are now working on identifying his name. We are coordinating with the hotel management in Bonifacio. Sorry, I said that wrong. Where they stayed. We are currently tracking down Vitaly's Filipino companion. Oh, it's gonna be shitty for him. You know why? You think that Vitaly is gonna help the cameraman and paid for his court fees? I don't think so.
Kung saan sila nakatira.
Sign they're taking this seriously and they won't just deport Vitaly. And I also saw a comment on one of these videos saying that on the Filipino news, they said he's been charged by the police with 2 counts of unjust vexation and 2 counts of theft and 1 count of attempted theft. And then on top of that, police are also calling on civilian locals who are harassed by him as seen on his stream to come forward and file complaints for unjust vexation. And this is so the police can continue to build a case against him. Apparently, the police anti-cybercrime unit is also looking into a case to see what cybercrime charges can be filed against him as well. For those that don't know, Philippine cybercrime unjust vexation laws are very broad in reach, so pranks and jokes can easily be turned into a solid case by the police. It's one of the reasons I'm always on my best behavior when I'm in this country. That makes sense. And in my head, the
Also, their system for a trial takes forever. By the way, it may be like a small crime, but you may be in prison for years. By the way.
Philippines would be close to the top of the list of countries that I would not want to mess around in. But it's safe to say it'll be interesting to see how things pan out. I missed my upload yesterday because I was in bed with a fever. Still have a fever, but we're pushing through. So hey, excuse the lower energy than normal and the more nasally voice. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully I'm feeling.
Bro, I hope he does go to prison, but hey, whatever happens, happens at this point, right? This is that confronted him is actually a legend. Kudos to him, sir. The fun fact is the current election season in Philippines. If Vitaly gets unlucky, some politicians may decide to make an example out of him to boost their campaign. Ooh, that's true. Damn.